Hello everyone, this is our introductory video how to get started with STM32CubeMX software. First of all, click on this new project. Okay, now we have to select our target microcontroller board, which is STM32 F103RP. Now select this LQFP64 package. Okay, now we can see that on the left hand side we have all these peripheral sections, okay, which we can use in our application code if we want. Okay, on the right hand side we can see this is the pinout section. Okay, we can select any pin or we can configure any pin as a output or input. So for demo purpose we are blinking one LED, so for that we are configuring this PA7 pin as GPIO output. We are using this pin because on our microcontroller target board there is one built-in LED which is directly connected to this PA7 pin. So now go to this configuration section. Inside this GPIO section is there, where we can give some user label to our GPIO pin. Let's say we are giving some name as LED. Then click OK. Now we have to generate our code. So let's give some name to our code. Let's say this is LED blinking, and now we have to select the target toolchain, which is MTK ARM version 5. Okay, now go to this code generator section, where we have these two options in which we can switch from any one to other. If we need some necessary library files, then we can select this section, and if we want to copy all used libraries to our project folder, then we have to select this option. But for demo purpose we are copying all those used libraries to our project. Then click OK. Now we can see that our source code is getting generated, so it will take some time. Now we can see that our code is successfully generated, so we can open our project inside keil version 5. So click on open project. Now our project is opening inside keil version 5. So this is our project. So let's go to inside application/user. There is some that main.c file. We can see that all those drivers we are using, they are included here. Okay, if we want to use any driver API libraries, so we can go to these sections. Okay, now this is our STM32CubeMX software has already generated this initial level code. So now our part is to write that application level code. So let's write this. We have to toggle one LED which we have selected in STM32Cube generator software. So we are using this API Hall GPIO toggle pin, and we have to select that GPIO port and then GPIO pin. It's done. Let's give some delay. Let's say 1000 milliseconds. Okay. Now we are done with our code, so let's check for any errors are there. There are not, so let's compile this code. So since we have included all those necessary libraries, used libraries, so it will take some time for building the code. Now we can see that our code is error free. So it's time to upload our code into our daughter board. So connect. Now we are connecting on daughter board. Okay. Then go to this section, this debug section, where we are using this stlink debugger. Okay, we have to select the stlink debugger, then click OK. Now click on load file. Now we can see that our code is uploaded.